Between Bullet Train in August and Wakanda Forever in November, the theaters had a blockbuster drought. The studio scheduled no blockbuster movies for the last 3 months due to COVID-19. The new movies that did come out didn't break $100 million on opening weekend. The theaters showed old blockbusters and new non-blockbusters to fill out the schedule. Here are the 9 movies that I saw during the blockbuster drought. If you want to support my channel, check out the new merch store on cdreimer.myspud.com. Steven Spielberg's E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial came out in 1982. I didn't see E.T. for the first time until it came out in IMAX theaters for the 40th anniversary this year. I figured out why I didn't see this movie as a 12-year-old boy. E.T. is boring. If you haven't seen my video about this movie, a link is in the card above or the description below. Godzilla vs. Kong was a special engagement with AMC investors. AMC had an unusual 2-for-1 stock split that divided shares between AMC and APE. AMC is the common stock. APE is the new trading unit that may someday convert into common stock. On that note, I'm obligated to make this disclaimer. I own shares in AMC and APE stock, and I'm a member of the AMC Investor Connect program. I pay $25 a month for the AMC A-List program that allows me to see up to 3 movies per week for free. AMC offered no compensation or editorial guidance for this video. I saw Godzilla vs. Kong twice last year. I didn't like some parts of the movie. The father-daughter plotline from Godzilla felt like it was shoehorned into the sequel. When I saw the movie for a third time, a year later, I enjoyed the entire movie. The next Monsterverse movie will be a romance called Godzilla and Kong. Steven Spielberg's Jaws came out in 1975. I've seen Jaws many times on the small screen, but this was my first time watching on the big screen. Jaws still remains as one of my favorite action-adventure movies of all time. Out of these 2 Steven Spielberg movies, Jaws was a better movie than E.T. in IMAX. If you haven't seen my video about this movie, the link is in the card above or the description below. Based on the trailer for The Woman King, boycotters claim that the movie glorified slavery. It doesn't. The trailer represented the beginning and the end of the movie, but not the middle where slavery lurks in the background. The movie has a touching mother and daughter story in a society of women warriors. Some boycotters claim that the movie flopped with a $19 million opening weekend. During the Blockbuster Drought, a $19 million opening was pretty damn good. The movie cost $50 million to make and made $65 million so far. If you haven't seen my video about this movie, link is in the card above or the description below. Avatar 3D came out in 2009. I can't remember the last 3D movie I saw before 3D faded out in the theaters and stopped being a feature on HD TVs. Avatar 3D was back on the IMAX screen because Avatar, The Way of the Water, is coming out in December. The re-release of a movie before a sequel comes out is usually done several weeks early. Avatar 3D came out 3 months early to fill out the schedule and avoid a busy December with new blockbusters. Disney Plus pulled Avatar from its streaming service to get people into the theaters. Avatar 3D held up quite well with both the story and the 3D special effects. The Good House was Sigourney Weaver's starring role in a movie in a long time. She plays an alcoholic pretending not to be an alcoholic. An unreliable narrator who lies to herself, her family, and the audience. Everything crashes when she has a major blackout. Her car has a new dent, and a little boy goes missing. The Good House flew under the radar, made $2 million for its opening weekend, and left the theaters a week later. I wasn't planning on seeing Halloween Ends, since I didn't see the two earlier movies in the H40 trilogy. I saw the movie because Stephen King tweeted that it wasn't a rehash and character-driven. Halloween Ends was a very different Halloween movie that left some fans hating it. I enjoyed a different take on this classic slasher horror movie. If you haven't seen my video about this movie, link is in the card above or description below. Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam is a new DC character that most moviegoers may not be familiar with. The movie blended the father and son origin stories together. When Black Adam says he's not a hero, when everyone expects him to be a hero, he's not kidding. Black Adam is one of the better DC movies, and wow. Lily, played by Caitlin Dever, and her roommate, Ren, played by Billy Lloyd, go to Bali as a graduation trip. She falls in love with a local boy and invites her divorced parents to attend the wedding. David, played by George Clooney, and Georgia, played by Julia Roberts, try to prevent the wedding. The movie was a lot of fun despite having a predictable rom-com plot. If Billy Lloyd looks familiar, she's Carrie Fisher's daughter. That's it for today's show. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching.